videos are just an excuse for me to be like, that was gonna be offensive. I got problems. I keep trying to convince my friends to make videos or Twitch stream or something. Like the ones that are really good at games. I have this friend Andrew. He's just a god at every game he touches.
That's like that.
But he doesn't even have the foulest mouth I've seen.
That's right.
But he's like, I can't do it because like I'll just say something and get banned really quick. And I'm like, will you though? Like, I'm trying to think. Does he like? Yeah, he kind of. Cause like you can swear most of the time unless you have like certain sponsors, right? But what in the world?
At the heart of the calamity.
Oh, I like these types of missions. They're cool. Oh, frog you, frog.
Wanted to rule it out.
But like the real problem is slurs because then, I mean, look what happened to PewDiePie. Not like I ever.
We saw solution.
Like there are limits to what I'll say, but like I don't know if you have I don't know. Watching your mouth isn't that hard. Truly. Like I plan on doing a more in-depth video of this later, but like I think it's a big problem how quick gamers are to use pretty heavy words. I don't know if it's just like I don't want to call out gamers as a whole, like we're the only group of people who just do this terrible thing, but like if you lose a game, you didn't just get raped. Like that's just messed up to like. And I'll admit, like when I was in like middle school, I would say that like if we got dominated or did the domination in a game, I'd be like, oh yeah, we just like raped them or whatever, and like didn't really think anything of it. But that's like a seriously heavy word. And like yeah, people are like, oh, you shouldn't be offended by everything, but like that's different than like swearing at someone. Like I don't have a problem with swearing. I think people who are so offended by harsh language need to get over that, but maybe I'll change my mind on that too later. But like with the R word specifically, like some people have been through, wow, I almost just got assassinated in my sleep. Some people have been through some seriously messed up stuff, and like if they're playing video games, they don't want to think about that. It's often an escape. I know it has been for me in the past. So like just watch your mouth on that. I had to, it was effort. Like I was surprised, but like once I started thinking about that, I was like, I'll stop talking like that because it's not cool. It's not funny. It's gross and offensive. And I had to train myself. I was like, I caught myself saying it more times than, like when I was trying to stop, I caught myself saying it more times than I would have liked to. And so I had to train myself to sort of change. I said wrecked instead. And so I'd hear, oh, we just got and then I'd just say wrecked. And I'd say it 3 more times. And it wasn't that hard, honestly. I had it fixed in like just a month or so, gone. But like it's not funny. It's not clever. And it could seriously upset someone who has gone through a rougher time than you can imagine. So yeah, just be decent. Just be decent. And if someone wants you to watch their language, I guess like respect that. If you're just hanging around your friends, you can talk all the shit you want. If you know how, did I just fucking They stole my shard. I will end your, hey chickens, how'd you summon chickens? So yeah, that's all I'll say about that right now. I'm actually gonna make like a more in-depth video of that. Maybe I'll eat from Zia's cauldron, do however long that takes,
Kid had little choice,
and talk about that for real. But like, oh jeez, now I'm part of the genocide?
First things first, though. There's someone
Yeah.
who figure needed.
People just gotta watch their mouth and think about how, like, people, they're quick to say words are just words, but like, it is more than that in some cases. You just can't deny that. And if if you can, you've led a very privileged life, whether you want to admit that or not. I'm gonna claim this, and we are going to the next level because that only took 5 minutes. Zia detected. How? What? Who is detecting what? Do I go to the Skyway, fly up into the sky, and use eagle eyes to just see? Oh, there's the core over there. I'll land in that direction.
Ain't it?
See, the Skyway makes me think that the game
Personal for him.
world always sort of existed like that.
He is straight down.
You know? I will stab you! But, because, like, what was the effect of the Calamity?
They never saw him.
Calamity Cannon.
Gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Rux, what secrets are you holding? Wow, I can damage myself with that?
Something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
Okay. So you're a... Do you create weapons of mass destruction, Rux? Yeah, let's get on a lighter note here.
Found a way to keep
You know, because what's more lighthearted than weapons of mass destruction? What is that? Boom. Easy.
they got the
So wait, I'm like close to beating the game, but I'm only level 5? Question mark? I remember there being like a new game plus type deal. I don't know if that... I feel like that didn't really carry on where you left off, though. Like, it was a new file, new character, new everything.
conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
I gotta... This weapon's weird. It's kind of just like the mortar that shoots faster. Stop it! I didn't do whatever you think I did. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I was literally the one who pressed the button and caused the calamity. And then I woke up in my bed and Rux was like, stupid kid.
Tumors
Blew up the whole world.
are planted in the Bastion.
But I think it's more likely that Rux had played a serious part in it because he just literally gave me a calamity cannon that I don't actually like that much, and it stole my freaking... Just give me a random skill that is applicable if you give me a new weapon. How hard is that?
Kid's done using the calamity's power for now. But the earth
Yeah, I'm not using that dark magic, bro.
is on the kid.
I will knock these chickens off the edge, though. And again, how do I damage them when they're... Whatever. Haha, I'm almost through, and then I'll keep playing Fury, right? That's a good game, and maybe, well, I'll get started on that video where I want to talk about a more serious subject.
Now every earth.
Because if I can change one mind, that would be good. Because even in college, like, I hear people talk like that, and it's not cool.
Kid
I have friends who have been in really bad situations, and like I know I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it later because that's a serious subject. I want to devote a video to it. In the meantime, I found something burnt.
It's not the time to get reckless.
But not the time to get reckless. Too bad. I'll jump off the cliff as many times as I want, and then I will shoot this pale skin. Filthy pale skin. Alright, so speaking of racism, right? Skyrim. Nords or Imperial? Or what is it? The Stormcloaks or Imperials. That was it. Right? Okay, so people love Skyrim. I loved Skyrim. I can't wait for the next game. But if I had to choose between a sequel to, like, the next Elder Scrolls game or the next Fable game, Fable, man. If I could guarantee that it would actually be better. Because Fable 2, I think, like, is legitimately my favorite RPG of all time. It's so good. I love the, like, good versus evil stuff. I'm so sad that Lionhead Studios closed, because I was still holding out on the possibility that they might make another black and white game, which is a game that no one knows about. You play as a god, and it's got that same like good versus evil stuff that Fable had, and like changes the game, changes how you look, how like the world interacts, really depending on your decisions of morality. And I just think that's a really cool concept, and I'd like to see more games do it. If the next Elder Scrolls game had like it doesn't need to transform you into a demon if you're evil or an angel if you're good, the way Fable does, but like if it had more consequence to decisions, I think that'd be super cool. Like if you like it, I mean, everyone already complains about Skyrim and how like you literally become a god by the end, and you save the world more than a few times, and people are still like, do you get around the Cloud District? Oh, of course not. What am I saying? Or like, has someone stolen your sweet roll? People talk mad shit. That's where they've been coming from? Wow, I could have had that done so much faster. Remember when I said I'd rush through this? I lied, because I don't know anything. So yeah, I love Fable. I want another Fable game. I feel like Fable 3 was fine, but it was a pretty sizable step down from Fable 2. Really disappointing. I'm sure in the next Elder Scrolls game, your actions will have more consequence. Because, I mean, they do that in Elder Scrolls Online, honestly. Like, which is awesome. Like, if you do every quest in an area, and then you do, like, that area's, like, final quest, you'll see repeat characters, and they'll remember you and the things you did for them. And there is actually decision making to be made, which is even more impressive when it's an MMO. And a lot of MMOs go the way of like, oh, every player is the most powerful being on the planet and is personally responsible for saving the world from many calamities. And like, you are still more than an adventurer in Elder Scrolls Online, but like, it's you're not a god. And I mean, the lore masters of the game have stated again and again like how important it is to them that like everyone has their own story and like fits into the world in a lore. So like World of Warcraft had specific role-playing servers, and we all know how that went. They turned into sex dungeons. I'm looking at you, Moonguard. But in Elder Scrolls Online, every server is a role-playing server, because you share this world, but like you tell your own story. And I think that's super cool.
The opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Yeah. Why won't the Ura speak to me? They just want to die. Why do they say I hate them? I don't even know them. So wait, what would I do in this mission if I had no ranged weapon? Actually, that's why I'm gonna assume that's why the arsenal was there.
Told him everything.
And also the calamity cannon, kind of forcing you. Bye, chicken. Learn to fly or die. I got experience, so I think they died. I choose death. Whoa! Ladies, there's enough of me to go around without putting me in pieces. Haha, I countered your bullet. Try me, bitch. Haha. This is not going as well as I would have hoped. These chickens are ridiculous. They don't even do anything. They're just a nuisance.
Zolf, they have every reason to be.
Yeah, they did. I tried to commit genocide, technically, I guess.
It'll all be water under the bridge.
Once this... Sorry I didn't kill you all. Time to kill you all, I guess. I bet I can't even counter. Actually, what if I can? Nope. Oh my. I was like, can I counter this beam? The answer is 9. I mean, that makes sense, right? Oh, God. So, how important is real logic in video games, guys? Right? Like,
As the hour grows,
in Overwatch, Genji's deflect can deflect anything that's not a beam. Bullets, sure, I get it. He's got inhuman response times. He's half cyborg, actually.
standing in his way no more.
But then you get into the territory of blocking child's drawing, of deflecting Lucio's sound waves from his gun, and I'm like, what? You can't deflect sound, can you? Like, no matter how fast you move. That's pretty wild. But I see why they do it, for balance purposes, maybe. Zia! Are you okay?
For this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't.
She wasn't kidnapped, she just ran away because...
You just had to see what happened
Oh.
to your own people.
So, okay, she agreed to return, so she doesn't hate us. And this game, man.
You had to see if
So beautiful.
what wrote to you was true.
Wait, Zia, talk to me, girl.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you.
Huh. She called to me.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they keep
Oh,
on fighting.
that's cute. Is that paper or rock? Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Rux, do you feel personally responsible for...
It gets that last shard from Zolf. It'll all be over.
Aha! So we're actually there this time. This episode went on a little longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay because I'm ready to just grind through it. Let's go to the final destination. See you in the next video, y'all.